My name is Charlotte, and I work in the Historic Clothing Department at the New Canaan Museum and Historical Society in Connecticut. We're pretty much done photographing the historic wedding gowns, so today I set up the white backdrop to get back on track with photographing the rest of the collection. It was definitely a process, and I'm very short, but ta-da! There we go. And I smoothed it out as much as possible, less of a headache down the road in editing. I also vacuumed up some dust that was on the sheet as well, and lastly, set the lights up. So today's dress was a 1905 gown of black chantilly lace that came with 2 separate bodices. We tried the top on first to make sure it fits since we're down to 1 good mannequin. All the others are in the show. And here you can see the daytime bodice. It's a daytime top because the neckline is much higher. Also, here is me removing the head stake from the neck. We don't need it and the head looks weird. So after we took the dress out of storage, we brought it down to the photography area where we carefully set it up on the mannequin. The dress was actually owned by a woman named Mary Eileen Mossman, who was the wife of a Connecticut Congressman, Ebenezer Hill. They lived nearby in Norwalk, and he served from 1895 to 1917. They had 3 daughters who were extremely active in the suffragette movement. Their names were Elsie, Helen, and Cara. Elsie Hill is probably the most famous. I was able to find lots of pictures of her and her father, but sadly none of Mary herself. Here is a close-up of the dress, and I also took a video of the evening bodice. The neckline is much wider, and it features a gorgeous sparkled ruffle around the neckline and the shoulders. There it is. The dress is made of lace and white taffeta and sequins. I can't really tell you what the sequins are made of unless we could do tests on them, and I'm not really an expert in that area. But I just love gowns from this era because their skirts fall so beautifully. These are the final photos for our database newsletter and social media, and here are the photos of Ebenezer, Elsie, and Elsie again in the fur coat. Thanks for watching!